Straight ahead on Virginia Outdoor Life, it's duck season. We're off to the Eastern Shore to test our skills, plus meet 3 generations of outdoor enthusiasts quail hunting in Courtland. It's all coming up on a very special holiday edition of Virginia Outdoor Life. Next. Hi, and how are you? Welcome to Virginia Outdoor Life. This is Saturday, December 21st, our last show of 1996. Happy holidays to you. I'm Bob Matthews, joined on the Eastern Shore today by Eric Burnley. And Captain, what you got going on up there today?
We're planning to do some duck hunting up here at the Assawoman Outfitters.
All right, sounds good. We will also go quail hunting a little bit later, and believe me, that is going to be fun too. But right now, it's on up to the Eastern Shore and ducks.
Well, thanks a lot, Bob. We're up here at Assawoman Outfitters, just outside of Mappsville, Virginia, on the Eastern Shore. And we're looking forward to getting out this morning for a little duck hunting on the opening day of season. This morning is the opening day of duck season. We're out here on the Eastern Shore near Mappsville at Assawoman Outfitters with our guide and area manager, David Slaw. David, it's opening day here. I see you got a really nice decoy spread. Any idea or some idea what we might see this morning here on the opening day?
Yeah, Eric, I've been seeing some ringnecks and some wood ducks and a few blue-winged teals still around. And a few mallards and gadwalls. It's just a virtual potpourri of ducks in here. But you know how duck hunting is.
Yeah. Now we do have the right weather this morning. We got a hard north wind and it's spitting snow. So all fall long I've been looking for warm, calm conditions to go striper fishing, and been getting this kind of weather. So at least we got this kind of weather this morning.
Yep.
All right.
Day today.
Now, your decoy spread, I noticed you got quite 2 sets out in front of us, but you also put some Bigfoot Canadas behind us. Now, of course, we all know Canada season is closed.
Yeah.
What's the object of that?
We have about 100 resident geese that use this pond, and they'll be out here feeding at the same time the ducks are. So I've got the decoys set up to try to simulate as much as possible.
Speaking of, I can hear them coming.
I try to set it up to make it look like to the ducks the way it looks every day when they come in here. So,
right.
And the geese work as a real good confidence decoy.
Sure. I get chills listening to them things coming in. Now I can't shoot them.
Yep, there they are. All right, this is my black lab, Zach. He's a year and 6 months old. I trained him using Richard Walter's book, Water Dog, and Charlie Journey's video, Game Dog. I think I've done a pretty fair job of training him. He still needs some fine tuning, but for a dog his age, I don't think you'll find one that'll give him a run for his money. Isn't that right, Pup-Up? Old bacon breath. Pair of blacks.
Don't want them.
No.
Can you see him? Let's get him.
Hey.
Behind him.
Come here.
You got one.
I got one, but I should have got that one right there. Good boy, hold, give. Eric, here they come. Eric. Good shot, Eric.
Pick one out and shoot it, Eric, like you're supposed to.
Good boy. Dead bird, back.
Why don't you give us a rundown on the type of hunts folks can expect, blinds, what your setup is here for the visiting hunter.
All right, Eric, we specialize in waterfowl and upland hunting. We also have a 170-acre shooting preserve for guests that would like to shoot released chuckers and pheasants. We have 14 duck blinds. We have 3 goose pits. We hunt snows using big rigs of decoys, 1,500 decoys, approximately 1,200 Texas frags, and the rest are full bodies and silhouettes. We manage for quail. We take out edge right all the farms, and we plant warm season grasses and lespedeza, and we have other food plots of sorghum and sunflowers and stuff like that. We also offer dove hunting in the fall, which, in sunflower patches. We have full lodging facilities.
And how many men or guests can you put up in the lodge?
Six, yep. And while they're there, they'll be the only ones there. It's,
right.
And people are welcome to bring their well-trained dogs.
Right. All right, Dave, we have a fairly successful morning here. We got four of these ringnecks, you call them, right?
Yep.
Now these are a diving duck, right?
Yep.
So
they prefer fresh water though.
Yeah.
Fresh brackish water, sloughs and ponds, and they're pretty good table fare.
Good.
We should have had a couple other ducks.
Well, first day of season, everybody's a little nervous and not taking as much time as we should with each shot. But that's just standard for the first day of season. You haven't really gotten your eye on yet, but I'm sure we'll get better as the year goes on. But real good morning this morning. We thank you very much for taking us out. Really appreciate it.
No problem, Eric.
All righty, buddy. Thanks again. All right, another great hunt up here on the Eastern Shore at Assawoman Outfitters. If you'd like David to take you out and show you the same kind of good time that we had, why, just give him a call up here in Mappsville, Virginia at 757-824-5438, or in the evenings, try 757-824-9814. We're going to rejoin Bob when Virginia Outdoor Life continues. He's got a story about an old family tradition. It's quail hunting in Courtland, Virginia, right after this.
Welcome back to Virginia Outdoor Life. Eric is on his way back from the Eastern Shore with plenty of ducks for our holiday feast. That's coming up in just a little while. But right now, we want to focus on the family. Holiday is a time to be with family. And today, we go out to Courtland with the Pulley family. They have been hunting quail out there for 3 generations, and today, all 3 of those generations take us out to some of their favorite spots.
Well, it's kind of nice to hunt opening day with my brother and my dad again. We haven't done this in a lot of years.
Folks in here.
My dad's 77 now.
Good girl.
And his bird hunting days are behind him. Sometimes I think mine are as well, but my brother's 50 and I'm 45. And we've bird hunted together since I was probably 13. And opening day, we typically would try to get together. And in the last 5 years, maybe it's even been 8 or 9, we haven't hunted for several reasons. Dad has not been well, and like so many other things, the bird hunting is not quite what it used to be. Whoa, girl, stay. Stay, Belle. All right. Careful. Tell Daddy to come up here and shoot these birds. Come on, shoot birds, Daddy. Careful. Let Daddy shoot now. Come on.
Trying.
Come on up here, Daddy. Maggie's coming up now. Come on, Maggie. You ready, Way? Yeah. Bring him here, girl. Bring him on, Belle. Atta nice dog. Bring him here, Belle. Belle, bring him on. Atta nice girl. Atta nice girl. Atta good girl. Yeah, that's a good dog. Come here. Come here. We're hunting some soybean fields today. If we can stay ahead of the farmers, because they're harvesting the beans about as fast as they can, which is their prerogative, of course. But the quail, like these soybeans, each pod will have 3 or 4 beans, and a quail doesn't have to crack the pod. They open on their own. They will really stuff their crop with the soybeans. and they feed pretty quickly, and then they'll head back to the woods where they're safe, which is good and bad in that the birds sometimes don't stay in the field long enough for you to find them. But if you do, the dogs generally will get a good scent, and you'll see some nice dog work. All right, Daddy, what do you think we should do?
I think you ought to go right, Shauna, let the dogs hunt the side of the bottom and cross over, and I'll go down to the road and pick you up if you want to.
Daddy, you come right on over here somewhere, and if we get the dogs locked up, we might wait for you.
All right.
And we might not.
Well, that's pretty typical.
I like going hunting with my granddad. I wish he could do it more now. He's getting on up there, I guess you could say. And about every time I've gone with him, he's knocked something down. It's right much fun.
She is on to something. She's,
There ought to be a bird in here. Tell you what, y'all gonna. This is nice. Yeah, there's a covey of birds in here somewhere. Come right to me, you can get through here, I think. Let's see if she strikes. Bill, come here. Birds might have crossed your way. Carson, are you straight? Careful, Joy.
Dad, that was a huge covey.
That was a 20-bird covey. I didn't hit one.
I think I might have hit one, Dad. I'm not sure. They kept on flying towards the woods.
All right. That's a monster covey. They trailed those birds a long time, didn't they?
Dead.
Dead. Dead bird.
Dead. That's
That
a
a
boy.
nice dog.
Here, bring him here.
Bring him on,
here.
Betty. Don't bite.
Bring him on.
Don't bite.
Bring him on. Let him go. Let him go. Let him
go.
go. That a boy.
That a nice dog.
That a boy.
That's a good boy.
I
Nice
told
shot,
you I hit
Carson.
him, Dad.
Good shot.
I don't have a pouch, Dad. Put him in the back of your...
All right, here. Maybe it'll make me feel like I've done something.
I don't think it's the gun. I think it's the bifocals. I think it's the bifocals.
Gee whiz.
And our thanks to the Pulleys for taking us out. We appreciate it. Well, we're going to get into the holiday spirit next. Some food, some fun, and the outdoor scrapbook as well. It is all ahead as Virginia Outdoor Life rolls on. All right, welcome back to the show. We're wrapping up this week here at Eric's house because we've gathered for the traditional holiday meal for the Outdoor Life crew. It's chili with a twist.
That's right. It's venison chili, mild yet flavorful. We put it together, and we've been doing it about 10 years, I guess, having our friends over and getting some chili together. And it makes a nice holiday. Like I said, it kind of cleans you out before the holidays.
Oh, I heard it's got a kick, so I'm very much looking forward to tasting it.
People seem to enjoy it.
And before we get to that, of course, as we let it simmer a little bit longer on the stove,
Right.
we got the outdoor scrapbook, so
Yes,
let
we
us
do.
open it up and take a look at the pictures that everyone has sent in.
All right, this is Art Thornton, and he's from Craddockville. 5-pound, 15-ounce speckled trout. I am jealous. Caught in Craddock Creek on the eastern shore. He caught the citation fish on October 13th. His wife Kathy sent in the picture. She says, "Thanks for a great show. We watch it every week, and we thank you too, Kathy, and Art for watching. We really appreciate it."
All right, this is Christopher Cruz, Virginia Beach, age 16, 36-inch striper, caught October 20th while fishing with his father and grandfather. It was his first striper fish, and first striper trip, rather, and thanks to his grandmother for sending in the picture.
All right, here we have Angel Wright from Newport News. She's 5 years old. She caught a 1.5-pound croaker, your favorite fish.
Yes,
Yes,
croaker.
yeah, right. Caught at her grandfather's house in Smithfield on the James River. She wanted to take a picture of the fish for our show, but she didn't like the idea of having to hold it for the picture, and that is pretty obvious from the picture.
I don't blame her. We can always count on croaker. They
That's
never
right.
let us
They
down.
never let us down.
Well, this is Pops Wright of Newport News. That's Angel's grandfather, by the way. He also caught a 1.5-pound croaker. Same place, the house in Smithfield. So thanks for sending those in, guys.
Appreciate it. All right, here we have Bruce Stevens, Virginia Beach, 100-pound doe taken during the bow season. Took that animal on November the 8th. Bruce is a member of the Southampton Bowman's Club, and his son Johnny sent in the picture.
Moving right along, Mike Jones of Portsmouth, 9-pound, 8-ounce citation walleye. That's a good-looking fish
Yes,
right
it
there.
is. Big fish.
Caught that November 20th in Lake Whitehurst,
Wow.
27 inches long, 17-inch girth. Now, Mike caught and released the fish, and we always like to see that, don't
That's
we?
right, exactly.
And he plans to have a fiberglass reproduction made of the fish. That's the way to do
That's
it.
the way to do it.
Yeah, he's also a member of the Portsmouth Anglers Club, so he's making the club proud.
Right, and also that fish is back there for somebody else to catch.
That's
now.
right.
All right, this is from Dean Mercer of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. It's a 25.3-pound catfish caught at the Tidewater Cat Masters Chickahominy Tournament. This fish was Lunker of the Tournament as well as Lunker of the Year for the series.
All right, this is Trina Edwards of Williamsburg, 4 catfish. Caught at, where was it caught at? Let's see, caught at the same tournament, and her 4 fish weighed in at 46.3 pounds. Good for second place. Thanks to her husband for sending in these pics. They are looking for new members in 97, so stay tuned to Virginia Outdoor Life. We will have more tournament information coming up. All right, there you go. There's the address. You want to send it in. We can't promise you when exactly it's going to get on. We can promise you, however, we will use your picture if you send it in, so get it to us. I tell you what, that chili smells so good. I want to go and see
take
this
a look.
thing. Now, it's venison, so when did you catch the deer meat that you put in this?
This was last year, so
Okay.
that's, we finish up with what we had last year, and then we put it together, and
That's some good stuff right
yeah,
there.
we make a lot. We probably have 4, maybe 5 pounds of chili of venison meat in here. And then we have a couple onions and 8 or 10 jalapenos and 4 or 5 big green chili peppers.
Well, it smells a little, that sounds a
6
little
or 8
mild.
cloves of garlic. Yeah, I told you I made it a little mild this year. I usually use 16 or 20 jalapenos, but this year I cut it down because the ladies come in and we'll make sure everybody enjoys it. Sometimes it's a little too warm for some folks, and there's plenty of hot sauce here if you need it.
Well, I hope you got a lot of hot sauce because they haven't made a pot of chili yet that's too hot for me.
All right.
And we're gonna
Plenty of
see.
hot sauce.
Okay, good. Well, I'm gonna need it. And if you think this is tasty, what do you say we got coming up for hot product? It is next as we wrap up this holiday edition of Virginia Outdoor Life. Welcome back. We're now here in the living room at Graceland, and I love this tree. You guys went out.
Elvis has left the building.
Yes, he has. You guys cut this fresh.
Yeah, we
right?
went down to Pungo and cut this, picked it out. And well, I didn't actually cut it. They don't trust me with sharp instruments.
Well, I don't blame him.
But they had a gentleman down there cut it off for us, brought it home, and put it up. It's a real nice tree. We're real happy with it.
Yeah,
it's fresh. It's live, and it has a nice aroma.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Yep.
Also, it doesn't have the branches that are real sticky and they don't
Yep.
fall on the floor, so
That's
that's
right,
good
that's
too.
right.
And speaking of the tree, the reason we're in here is because under the tree we have got our hot product for this week.
Santa has brought us goodies.
This thing is great. Why don't you explain it because you know the whole deal on
Yeah,
it.
it's an alarm clock, and it's obviously a reel.
Mm-hmm.
And when it goes off, if I can make it do it,
This is the best part.
this is the best part. Fish on! That don't get you up in the morning, you're dead.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
And this is about $100 value,
Yeah,
I believe, if I
This
remember.
came from Oceans East. A friend Ben Rowell over there. He donated one last year for our hot product.
That's
He's
right.
done it again this year, so it's a real neat deal. So
All
let's
right, I'll get the
pull
case.
a name and see who's going to win this thing.
Drum roll, please.
Dum, 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 dum. All right, we're going to go about halfway down.
Okay, and Christmas has come early
Four. Ba-dum. Paul C. Ambrose.
All right.
And he is from Norfolk. Paul C. Ambrose from Norfolk, Virginia. So, congratulations, Paul. You got yourself a certainly a unique gift.
Absolutely. Yes, Christmas has come early.
Yes, it
Before we do leave, however, we have a very special holiday greeting from our Virginia Outdoor Life family to yours. Happy
Happy holidays.
Let's eat.
I'll take them easy.